Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are here with Clash Royale, folks, and this is another episode of Everything Royale. But before we go into the deck, I just want to explain an idea that I have and where I got the inspiration from. So as you know, Clash Royale was running a campaign where you were able to submit your deck and fans will vote to see if it will be featured in an upcoming challenge. Obviously, I don't have that power to put into a challenge. However, I could put it into a video. So what I want you guys going forward to do is, once a week, I would like to feature one of your decks. But what I will do is, I will pick 3 decks from the comment section, and on my Twitter, I will have a poll, and I will let followers vote on what deck I should feature in the next video. So be sure to give some good submissions. Come up with a cool name if you want. I'll even explain what the deck is. And whatever deck wins will be featured in one of my videos once a week. All right. And if you have a YouTube channel, I'll give you a shout out as well. How about that, right? A little way to give back to the community since you guys have helped me reach my recent milestone of 1,000 subs. All right. So now let's get into the video. We got a crazy cool deck that I've been using since last night. A lot of you folks have been asking for Golem beatdown decks, and I know I haven't done any in a while, so I'm able to deliver this time. So let's check it out, folks. All right, folks, so the deck that we all have been waiting for, well, not really, just a couple seconds, consists of the Golem, right, because it's a Golem beatdown, the Log, the Baby Dragon, the Rocket, the Dark Prince, which is so meta right now, the Tornado, which I think pairs well with the Baby Dragon and Tornado, along with the Guards, and the Mega Minion, which is also a great complement to the Tornado spell. So this deck here has our average elixir cost of 4.1, a little expensive, but it flows very smoothly because you have the Guards and your minions doing most of your grunt work, and your Dark Prince is going to be able to support your Golem very well. And then when you throw in the Log and the Tornado, you're able to create even more masterpieces when you're doing your push. And then your Rocket is great in the event that you need to do some chip damage, or if you need to tornado a huge group of troops together and just rocket the crap out of them. But I warn you, using a rocket requires a lot of practice, because if not, you're going to miss and you're going to fail miserably, all right? Because I've done that a couple times and you usually don't win the match after that. All right, so let's check out some highlights. As usual, the first highlight, I'm going to explain to you the reasoning behind the deck, the purpose of everything, how every card plays and works with each other, how to set up the push. So it'll be similar to the guides that I put on Stats Royale. And then the second replay will be me doing play-by-play commentary, all right? So let's get into that. All right, so the first replay here is a ladder match in Arena 12. And we're going to show you and explain everything. So you already know Golem beatdown. This is standard now. You throw it in the back. You start pushing. Now, if you notice, they played Lumberjack and they also mirrored it, which is pretty aggressive and not a bad move considering I dropped 8 elixir. So we'll follow up with the Mega Minion, which is ideally the best support behind this card, and you drop the Dark Prince, and that's your formation. If you can nail that, you're in good position to, get the tower or do a lot of damage. Then you'll tornado whatever troops are in the perimeter towards you, so that the Dark Prince and the Mega Minion can attack it, like we're doing right here, see? And pretty easy to get the tower there. So now that you know your push is almost done, you sit back and wait, because remember, you're running a deck that costs 4.1, so you want to make sure everything is played precisely. So now you drop down the Baby Dragon, and just let the Baby Dragon do what he has to do. It's going to go towards the tower. He's going to do some splash damage. Now you're dropping down your Golem. Yeah, they dropped down Lumberjack and Mega Knight. We're not worried about the Rumble because we have the Mega Minion, which can attack from the top. And now you're going to let your count build up, right? And then you're going to play the Dark Prince again. So now you have that bomber. The Dark Prince can take it out with no problem. And again, easy push to the tower. Now you can bring in the Guards because you have pretty much a lot of tanks for it. And the Guards will do incredible chip damage. And another tower. So now you just wait again. So you're in a pretty comfortable spot. You got 2 towers with 1 minute left. So now you play a baby dragon, and at this point, you're just gonna defend, right? Alright, so I leaked the elixir a little bit right there, I apologize. Only because they threw down that Mega Knight and I didn't really have the best options in my deck at that moment. But now you got the Mega Minion and Golem push again, and the Dark Prince. So you see how it just cycles back nicely, and then you'll tornado everything. Now you could have tornadoed everything in, but my fear was that the Mega Knight was going to hit the tower, so had to be very careful. So again, now they're starting to get desperate. They're mirroring everything they could. But we have such a great advantage that we have another baby dragon in there. We're able to drop down another Dark Prince. And we're going for the tower. And there you go. Rock it for good luck, right? So that's pretty much how the deck functions. So now the next match, we're going to show you, we're going to do live commentary. All right, this highlight here is a challenge match, right? So I always give you 1 ladder and 1 challenge. So we're letting that count build up. All right, so we'll drop the guards down because we didn't really have another option there that I wanted to use right away on this wizard. So they arrow my guards, which is fine. We're going to start our golem push and we're going to give them pressure. So now that they drop down a hog, we're going to use our Dark Prince to take out that wizard and have it come back to take out the hog. They'll use the minion horde there, which is fine. We'll try to kite 1 or 2 of them away with the baby dragon. And now they have an Infernal Tower. So let's just like stop the push because we already know it's destroyed. And trying to refocus and play now that we know that they have an Infernal Tower. So the guard, you see, will do incredible chip damage. So for a failed push, it still ended up being okay. We're going to log that wizard back, just try to give her some HP, and gives us time to cycle to the Dark Prince. I know a lot of people will give up on that tower because it's only 206, but why? Why do that? We're able to counter it, go down the lane, and get damage done on the tower. Now that tornado there was a lag, so that's the reason why it was dropped down later. But if you want to pretend that it wasn't, it was a pretty bad move, right? Now let me not say lag. What I mean is that drop glitch where you try to put down a card and it doesn't go in as quick as it should. Alright, so now we are waiting. We're building up our push. We got the golem going. We see that they have the Infernal Tower. We're just going to rocket it and do damage to the tower. How sweet is that, right? Now we got the Mega Minion behind the golem. We know that they cannot cycle back to the Infernal Tower yet. So we're going to be good. We'll drop down the baby dragon so that we can counter the minion hordes, right, which we anticipated. Then we're going to tornado that wizard and minion horde into the middle so the baby dragon can attack with splash damage. Then we'll drop down the guards to counter against the Hog Rider. So we already got 1 tower, it's tied up, and the other tower is 1 log away from a win. So we're going to drop down the golem because we want to block the lane so that they're not able to push as easy as they want to. Now we got 2 towers and we got to defend for 8 seconds. So right there, we know they got minion horde, we'll play baby dragon. So that's another thing too, is like once you figure out that your opponent has counters, like the minion horde and the Infernal Tower, you play for those counters. And that's exactly what we did there. So folks, that is it. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was requested by many of the subscribers on the channel. We got you guys a Golem beatdown deck. The most recent request was for a Mega Knight deck, so I will be working on that next week. But be sure to drop down your deck recommendations, folks, because I do want to feature a deck, and I want to help out the smaller channels as well, so that we all can grow, because the bigger the Clash Royale community it is, the more awesome it is for the viewers, right? So I hope you appreciate everything. Thanks for the support. If you want to catch me on a live stream, be sure to check the description. You can check me out on Twitch and on live.me. All right, so other than that, peace out, folks.